Hello. Is my mic working? I think my mic is working just fine. Let's fiddle with this focus or not. Sure. No, a bit more. I went too far. That's like perfect right there, but when I sit back, that'll do. It's good enough. It's good enough. Oh man, what a day. What a day for it. How we doing? How we doing, chat? Sorry if it's a little late. Oh man, my headphones are dying. You know what? Sack these headphones off. Straight out the gate. Let's get these ones in. That's better. That's way better. Okay. What are we doing today? Well, we're going... Hang on. Let me turn this off. We're going to be making some... We're going to try and make some idle animations for the... Saturday Night's characters. That's the plan anyway. I don't know how well it's going to go. In fact, I'm relatively confident it's not going to go very well at all. If I'm honest with you, chat. And what we might just do today is make some, like, just draw their stances, and then we'll animate them into an idle animation another time. We're just going to start with one character anyway, basically, is what we're going to do. And see how we get on. So I'm thinking, I'm going to do, let's open up that poster that we made. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. Not the Sesame Street file one. Oh god, I have absolutely no idea where I saved this poster, chat. I've got no idea. It could be anywhere. It could be in any folder. How are we today? Hi Adam, you're right. I'm okay, how are you? Pictures. Is there a Saturday Night's folder? There is. Oh, but it doesn't have the poster in. Of course it doesn't. Why would it have the poster in? You know where it'll be? Yes. Yes, good. Not bad. Looking after my brother's dog today while I'm working. Sounds fun. Yeah, so we've got to... I think I want to do... This is my favourite of the characters. This girl here. Who's called Kate with, like, the key feet deal. But, like, the main character of the story is this character over here, so maybe we do her. I think her idle animation is going to be simpler as well, because she's, like, going to be, like, going from one foot to another like that, so it's going to be quite hard, but she's just going to be stood, like, stood still. So maybe we start with her. I don't know. And then maybe if that's too difficult, then we know we're never going to do any of the others, right? Maybe. I've got some... Actually, before I show you this, since you're here, Adam, if you have a look in your emote thing, you should have a Stay Chill emote. It took like a week for it to get approved. It only got approved like... I finished it and uploaded it that day when we streamed last week. It only got approved like yesterday. But I did a little bit more work to try and make it as like legible as possible, basically. It works better in dark mode than the white one. That looks good. It looks alright. I can read it. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. Oh yeah, I was going to see if I could do some fiddling with this. Come on. Really like that. It's nice. So now when things are getting a bit heated, you can post that in chat. Yeah, so I've got some pictures. So this is from Streets of Rage 4, right? This is the sort of sprite style we're gonna make. We're gonna go for, right? Similar kind of style in Skullgirls, which is a more of a fighting game, like this. It's kind of hand-drawn sort of thing. And then I've also got a picture of, I've got basically Cammy's sprite sheet from Alpha 3, I think this is from. So we're basically just going to steal. This is her idle animation here. So we're going to use this as inspo. Let's see if I can get a GIF of that actually. Ooh, that's in capital letters. We don't need that. Might need to do something like that soon, so I'll pick your brain on how to do the flickering neon sign. Okay, yeah. It's basically just a couple of frames of it on, and then like off and on and on, like off on off, on, off on off, on, like that sort of thing. There we go. Let's save this. Is that gonna save as a GIF? It is. It is, chat. Right. How do I show you? Ah, I'll put it on here. Okay. I'm assuming that's saved to my downloads. Yeah. No, that's PNG. That's the wrong thing. Don't need that. So what did that save as? Red Dragon. Oh, okay, I know where it's saved. Cool. Cool. What are you making a flickering neon sign for then, Adam? What are you copying me about? There we go. So like this. You see this? This is the sort of thing we're going to make. Oh, it goes really well with the music. And that is basically like this here. This here. These are the frames that make that up. So it's only like what, 3, 6, 8 frames of basically the same drawing, just moved around a bit. Should be easy. Easy, chat. So easy to do something like that. In fact, I think we try something more challenging. Here's another reference pic that I think I've shown you this already, but just for like the style that we're going for here. I've just moved this around, which I didn't mean to do. So I think, without further ado, let's just crack on. The guy I do jiu-jitsu stuff for, the whole thing, the whole Aesthetic Spirits Club is 80s themed. Yeah, it'll be cool. It helped as well that I'd already made this start screen thing that had like the flickering light on it, because that helped work out the timing and stuff. Let me see if I can show you the so this is what it looked like in Photoshop, and it's literally just a frame. Hang on, let me turn this these two off. A frame that's on for a second, then a frame that has no delay on it. So a frame that's on for a second, a bit on. A frame that has no delay, a bit off. then a frame that's on for like a bit of a second, then off for half a second, then on for no delay, then off for no delay. And when you play it, it looks like this. Hang on, let it load in. Wow. Like that. So it like flickers on and then off and then flickers back on very quickly. Like that. The main thing that was difficult about this was making it legible really small. So if that isn't going to be a problem for you, then it's going to be really easy to make, honestly. And I'll talk you through the effects and stuff that I used on it. Depending on what you're using it for, you can go even more complicated than me, but if you have to make it a GIF that has transparency, then it's a little bit more complicated. It's not really that wrinkly, mate. It's not a very wrinkly brain idea. Honestly, I'm making it sound wrinklier than it is. Even with a dumb pea brain, a dumb smooth pea brain, you can do it. I'm thinking today we're going to try and mess around with whatever this is here, which is like a proper animation layer thing, I think. But I don't know how you add frames, or like I can. I don't know. Maybe we'll just stick to this. If it's only like 8 frames or whatever, maybe we'll just stick to this. I don't know, we'll see. The first job is drawing her in the style that we're going to do, which is similar to sort of this. At a good scale. So let's do that. So hang on. Who are we going to do? I think we do the sword girl. Let's do sword girl. Yeah, let's go sword girl. Because I think hers is going to be simpler. Is that her name? The name I came up with her was Sword Sister, but I don't know if that's going to be her official name. So I'm open to ideas. I don't know about Sword Girl though. I don't know about that one, if I'm perfectly honest with you. If we're being real. Man, why do I save stuff in the weirdest... I have a folder called Saturday Nights. None of the Saturday Night stuff that I've made is in that folder. I'm so useless. It takes me so long just to find anything that I've ever done. So, is this the poster? Yeah, that's the poster. Do I have the reference pictures on the poster, though? Ah! I do. That's a roundabout way of finding what I was looking for. Nice. Okay. So you can see these are like the 2 main characters, right? Needs sword, no name, though. Yeah, I think her name originally that I came up with was Sword Sister, but again, I don't know if that's going to be the permanent thing. So this is the character we're doing right now. I think she's a cooler character and I prefer her, but she's going to be more complicated, so we'll do Sword Sister first. We'll do Sword Girl. I can't speak. Bam! Okay. I don't know why I don't just open this on another window and have it open at the same time, but oh, that's life. So, let's get this here. And let's use it Whoops. Just copied from the wrong layer. Let's use it to steal the scale reference for the drawing. About this big, I guess. So, you've got, that's her head, that's her shoulders, like that, I guess, is her hips, knees, feet, well, feet are like there, right, and that's like the bottom of her, actually her hips are more like up here, aren't they? And the bottom of her rib cage is here. That I'm sure looks confusing, chat, but it will make sense. I assure you it will make sense. So let's pick a better pen. Sorry about the sound of me eating grapes, by the way, chat. You may have to just sort of suck that one up. It's happening, you know. Like it or lump it, it's happening. I mean, really what we should be doing is making a turnaround, but fuck that. I'm just happy for you eating some fruit for once. Get over yourself. Did I tell you that I was cutting meat out? You'd be so surprised how much vegetables I've been eating. How much vegetables. So much. Mate. Like every meal, there's vegetables involved. Oh, you fucking idiot. You've drawn it on the wrong layer. You absolute clod. There we go. Just hard for me to come to terms with it. It's a tough one. It's a weird one to take, isn't it? I've already got this drawn here, so just to copy this, really. I've known you to eat and drink pizza and beer, so it's uncharted waters for me. I never only ate pizza and beer, just to clarify. I know that's an alien concept to you, but it's true. It is true. I never only ate pizza and beer. Hang on, how's she standing? If this is a spine here, she's this. And then like that, right? I'll concede I did used to eat a lot of pizza and beer, that's true. But it wasn't only pizza and beer. Too weird that she's like sticking her bum out, right? She has to be sort of straight, really. That's her knees. Okay. Oh god, don't get too excited, mate. I haven't animated anything in a long time. I used to do lots of animation work. Never anything good. I just want to clarify. But I did used to do loads and loads. So we'll see. The most important thing is making your keyframes look good, right? So the first drawing is going to be the absolutely most important one that we do in this loop. Especially for a loop like this where like basically all the other frames are the same drawing but slightly moved around. Look kind of dummy thick, which I don't know is what we're looking for. Is what we're looking for, to be honest. I don't know if it is. Maybe we came that back a bit. She's meant to be quite light though. She's meant to be like a. She's meant to be tough, right? But like in a street smart kind of way. I don't know how to describe it. Okay, now here's the thing. Here's an interesting thing when you think about. That we're gonna have to think about with all these characters already is if you look at 2D fighting games, right? And this isn't strictly a 2D fighting game, but part of it plays like one, and therefore the same rules apply. If you look at 2D fighting games where they have weapons, especially big weapons like this massive sword, which we're probably gonna have to make smaller, when they're in their idle animations, right? They're stood like this, right? So you've got one dude like this and one dude like this, right? If you have their idle animation where they're holding their sword out like this, then you've got this conundrum where either this doesn't have a hitbox while you're in the standing thing, or whenever they walk anywhere near you, they just walk into your sword and get hit. So just standing still gives you an attack, which you don't want. So if you look at games where they have swords and things like that, a lot of the time they hold them back like this, away from the opponent, which is a stupid thing to do in a real fight, but logistically as a fighting game, It's the only way to get it to work, because now this person can approach without walking into the end of this guy's sword. And when this person starts an attack, they have to start from here and then make a hitbox here, so they don't have a hitbox in front of them until they do the attack. Or the alternative is you hold it out like this and it just doesn't have a hitbox, so they can just walk into your sword and nothing happens, which looks weird. And then also when they attack, they get an instant hitbox right in front of them. Or you have this weird transition where it doesn't have a hitbox and then it does have a hitbox. So basically, I think what we're going to do is the hold the sword away from them thing is the long and short of what I just said there. But that's something, because all of these characters have a weapon of some kind. So for a lot of them, that's going to be a problem. This is the most obvious one, I think, because she has a big fuck off sword. With this character, it's not as much of a problem because her weapon is like the armor on her legs, so she has like little spikes on her feet, which are her weapon, so that you can just draw her like a normal character. You don't have to worry about that. But this character in particular does have that concern. So let's see actually if we can find. Let's look at some Guilty Gear characters. They all have big stupid swords. Yeah, so like if you look at this, right? If you look at this screenshot from Guilty Gear Strive, right? This guy is like walking in his walking forwards animation, and he still has his sword on his back, like he's not even got it out, so he's not got anything here creating a hitbox. This guy, he has his sword out, but again, he's pointing it away. If he was stood with his sword like this, then this guy would just walk straight into his sword. Okay, I think essentially what we do is we put a hand like this, and a hand like this, and have a sword like that. Is essentially what I think we do. Over here. So this arm like straight down. I need to do that. I shouldn't be doing it in this pose. This arm needs to come in more really. It needs to be more like this. Does that make sense? Yeah, I think that makes sense. Okay, and then, well, in fact, actually, this needs to be higher up. It should really be like here. Be right back. Okay. Yeah, she has shoulder pauldrons, so we can kind of hide those shoulders a bit, which is nice. This head, however, does need to move across somewhat, like that. This hand would be like that. Yeah, see, we're gonna have to make this sword way smaller, because if it's the right size, then it's gonna be like off the side of the thing, which is just stupid. So let's instead take this shoulder and this arm here. Let's pivot it down like this. And let's completely redraw this arm. Probably be more up here like this. Has a big sword like this. Or, you know what we do? Here's what we do. Shorten the handle length to be like here. Like that. I do want her to still have a stupid big sword. So, there's that. I think that's okay. This arm's a bit tweaked, isn't it? So let's sort that out. Is that better or worse? I think that looks worse. Maybe not actually. Maybe not. Maybe something like that would work. Yeah, that'll do. I guess we have to pencil in the broad shapes of like our armor and stuff. It's too like curved like that. It needs to be like, it's too convex. You need to be more concave. No, the other way around. There we go. This face shield bit kind of is too big. Almost. Let's just instead bring it in. Yeah, that'll do. Right, what is this little collar situation here that looks impossible? What have I drawn? How did I interpret that on here? I just hit it. I just hit it behind a big sword and a head. Okay, smart. Damn it, me. Damn it, past me. How'd you get so smart? Okay, so... I suppose we should do something like that, and then we just go like... like that. Too high. There's too much pitch on it. So let's do this one first. So it's like, if that's the line of that, it's like to there, right? And then just straight? Surely not. Like that? Maybe. Maybe like that. Sure. I've got to remember as well that we're probably going to be doing the arms and stuff separate, on a separate layer, so that we can move them around easier. Cool. Then this like crosses up. Like one goes that way and one goes that way. Over the top of like her armor plates. Until dogs start barking again. Yeah, well, inevitable, isn't it? Inevitability. What do we think of this stance? Obviously, I'll move it along so that we can fit the whole sword in. Looks cool. Good. God, this cape is going to be annoying to animate, isn't it? I hadn't thought about that. I hadn't thought about that when we picked this, put this character over the other one. Is she going to be bobbing up and down? Yeah, a bit. You know what? We're going to cheat with the cape. I'm not going to put any folds or anything in it like that, because then you've got to animate them flapping around. I'm just going to go like that. And like that. And we can essentially just move it back and forth. Nice. Work smarter, not harder. I like it. Exactly. Exactly. This is angled the wrong way. It should be straighter on like that. She's turned away from us, right? It's better. Okay. Then bum 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 bum. Game should be DLC, so it makes it worth the amount of it. No. No thanks. I think you should be able to get the main character full on base purchase. I think paying DLC to fill out the main character's stance animation is probably asking a bit much. We're gonna have to take some pictures for these hands, possibly. Maybe not throw our keyboard on the floor as well, that'd help. What are they doing about hands? Yeah, they're fucking drawing all their hands, the bastards. And drawing them well. You hate to see it. What about here? Yeah, you've got good hands. Good hands. Great hands. Okay. Let's do some hands. Fuck. Flip. So left hand down like that. God, trying to get the angle on this is a bit awkward. Have I got something I can hold? Not really. Not that's within easy grasp. We're just gonna have to wing it. So it's like that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Timer. 3 seconds. There we go, shout. We've got our reference picture ready to go. Okay. So this hand is like way down actually. Yeah. You have to do it. It's got to be done. Actually, the arm is like there. I'm gonna lock this. There you go. The arm is like there, so it's like. That's the knuckles. Then here's the thumb, like this, and it's like. No, you shift. Thank you. Jeez. What the fuck just happened there? No, don't attach that. Fine, go there. Whatever. See if I care. Good. That's a hand. Holding a thing like this. Well, actually, it'd be like that. So we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. This one is much simpler. What's that fun? Cool. Cool. And she has like these boots on, come up to like here, and then have like a knee thing. Like that. And have a little, like one of these. Same here, comes up to about here, and then it has like a little knee pad thing that goes like this. And she has lightning bolts on her legs, because lightning bolts make everything cooler. Okay. Okay, what's the next step? I think the next step is make a refinement of a pencil rough that isn't all scribbly, and then it's work out if we can actually animate that, and then when we've got it planned out, Then we draw it up fully, right? That's what we do. That's what I think we do. So let's first up turn this off and bring this across. And we don't need this anymore. And let's draw the sword in. Actually, I need that reference picture on again to see what the sword looks like. Okay, yeah, it has the weird. It has like this. No, fine. And then it's like a big fat thing with one things. Okay, it's like that. And then it's this thing. And then sword. Bang. Bang. Cool. So you can see how if it was the other way around, right? If someone was coming from here, she's got this huge like thing in front of her protecting them. So you just walk into it all the time before you can even hit her. Whereas now you can get right up in her grill, all up here, and punch her in the face. She's got no way of defending herself. Which sounds like a bad thing, but trust me, it's a good thing. I just realised I haven't done her arms yet, so let's work out what her arms look like. There we go. That's enough. Thanks, Alfredo, for the hint. I don't think I'll be visiting it though. Does the hitbox work if an enemy is attacking from the back? Well, she flips round. Banhammer, nice. Yeah, good work. She turns around, right? So you'd in 1v1 you'd just be locked onto another enemy, right? And if the enemy goes or jumps over you or goes behind you, she just turns around and faces them. Like the sprite just flips. So that the idea is that this side is always facing away from the opponent, and this side is always facing towards the opponent. And while it's like this wouldn't have a hitbox anyway. It would look weird if it was in front of her and it didn't have a hitbox, because you have people walking over it and it would look weird. So you put it behind her and it doesn't have a hitbox either way. It only has a hitbox when she does her moves. Okay, right, and then we're going to FX colour overlay this. Actually, we're going to flip this so we don't lose this colour. That would be annoying. And make it a bluey colour. Maybe not quite like that. Something like that. Yeah, okay. Okay. Jeez. Gee whiz. Hey, we didn't lose that colour, that's nice. I actually kind of want to change it a little bit, hilariously. There we go. And now we just go in and do a more refined pencil thing, but we're going to keep some areas separate so we can move them around separately, right? So I think like the torso and the head and the legs are all one. Then the arms are one. Then the hands and the swords are one. The feet are one, and the cape is one. So that's like what? 12? Too many? We'll see. We'll see. But I think that's how we do it. Based on what I remember about how to animate and seeing other people do similar things. I think my Photoshop is freaking out. Stop. Stop! Okay, we're going to save this as... let's save it in a sensible place. Let's put it in the Saturday Nights folder, shall we? Sword Sister Idol is what we're going to call it. Okay. I'm going to close it down. And then I'm going to close this down, but I'm going to save it on my computer as reference. Okay. And we're going to close this down. And then we're going to reload Photoshop. Bear with me. Bear with me, chat. Photoshop. Wow, why is my computer lagging out so much? Is the stream okay? Stream's doing fine. Stream's not affected at all. Yo, let's go to desk for a little bit so you can see my face. I'm going to have to sit back here though to stay focused. Or actually, I'm normally sat here, right? So let's just do perfection. Photoshop. That's better. That's quicker. Yeah, it's just Photoshop's just freaking out. Just being an arse. Right, it's up, it's up, it's up, it's up, it's up. Here we go. We can go back to this now. Cool. Let's... Yeah, this is just a pencil, so we don't have to worry about what pen we're using just yet. And we're just going to go in and find the lines. That's the idea here, chat. In fact, I'm going to put a little bit of smoothing on. Because I'm a cheat. So did you say that you were thinking of doing some animation as well, Adam? At some point. I want to try it more, even if it's just something super simple. How much have you done in the past? Just add it to movements for beating them. Okay. Okay. So you've got a whole wild world ahead of you of learning, you know? About bounce and secondary movement. Okay, cool. Okay, I want to try and keep the line work quite simple because Lord knows I ain't trying to draw something super complicated 100,000 times. Cool. Oh yeah, we're doing this like separately, aren't we? So it's like I mean, I'm saying that I'm not very good at animating either. But I did used to like it a lot. Like if I was going to do a master's, it'd probably be in animation. Well, no, it'd be in like comics because that's what I'm best at. But the thing I'd be most motivated to do, I think, would be to learn more about animation. Oh yeah, the feet are going to be separate, aren't they? So that we can like bob them up and down. Have you moved? Have I moved? What? Oh. I guess you haven't seen me in this room. No. But my flatmate moved out. So I've taken over the living room and turned it into a studio. Hello, by the way. How are you? Dots Troy. I like it. It's nice. Spent a stupid amount of time arranging stuff on those shelves to make it look look nice. And I made that stay chill sign myself. I don't know if you've seen that yet. No, this isn't his room, but his room is now my living room. That would have been weird, yeah. Because this used to be the living room, but his room's bigger, so. So this is where we're at. Okay, so it's like here, but it would just be a straight line. Cool. He'd be cranking in there, yeah, that's true. That is true. You don't want any of that. But I mean, people have like cranked in every room anywhere that's ever been a bedroom. Right? There's been some cranking going on. I mean, especially when you're in halls at uni. Oh my god. You gotta like it, I suppose. I mean, most people like put up posters, but yeah, that is something, I suppose. If those balls could talk, yeah, right. They would cry. I would imagine. I would imagine they would cry. Where'd Robin go? He moved out with his girlfriend. What a loser, right? Cringe, I know, right? Now I have a sick bachelor pad. So who's the one that's really missed out, right? Not this guy. Right, okay, that's one section. Then we do, I think, the arms as another section. And then the feet as another. There'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 different things. How you can afford a full rent. I can't really. I can. It's more that when he first moved out, I was like, yeah, this is fine, I can afford this. And that was like a few months ago, and now everything's like triple the price it was then, and I'm like, well, maybe I can't afford this. We'll see. We'll see. You know what, actually, I don't think I need this layer on to do this right now. So let's turn it on. Plant PCP on or something. Maybe. Or I could just get a different flatmate if it comes to it. That's probably what I'll do. I'll probably get someone else to move in. Rather than forcing him to, you know, break up with his girlfriend. I know that's not quite as rock and roll of a move, but it is what it is, you know. Cool. We have arms. Let's actually maybe not be so lazy about this bit, though. You know? So now we have the arms on a separate level to the body, right? So we can like move this separate of this if we need to. So like we can do this. You know? Or more accurately, it'll be doing this, right? We should be doing this. Okay. If you're lost, by the way, Dr. Troy, or anyone new, we're making an idle stance animation for some of the Saturday Nights characters. So, hang on, I'll show you the sort of thing we're looking for. This sort of thing is what we're going to make. That's the plan anyway. Man, why does that always do that? Yeah. But for this, for her. Choose your fighter, yeah. Well, let's see if we get past one. Because one's going to be hard enough to do. And we picked theoretically the easiest one here, so we'll see. We will see. Right, the feet are another layer. It may not quite as black. Cool. So now you can see like when we make them bob them down, like the feet will stay pretty much the same and we can move them around to fit, right? Basically I want the things that we're going to have to redraw and move around to be as simple as possible. It looks confusing now, but trust me, Jack, it will work. It will work. We'll do some layer masking and stuff and it'll be fine, if I can remember how to do that. All we've got to do is remember how to do that, chat. It's that simple. Remember to do that thing that I did once and then have never used again. You know? What could be simpler than that? Good morning once again. Hello there. General Kenobi. How the devil are you? Oh, you idiot. I've just drawn the fracking hands on the same level as the fracking arms. You hate to see it. This looks like a Saturday night greeting me on this Wednesday. It is, yeah. It's a Saturday night. With a K. Specifically, it's this Saturday night right here on the right. Here. Who the preliminary name that I've given her is Sword Sister, but that doesn't have to be permanent. So if you guys have got a better name for her, bearing in mind that this character is called Kate and this character is called Jessie, this character is called Sword Sister at the moment. Oh my god, my everything hurts. Started a new exercise routine and then dug a big hole in my garden. Dang. Just laid grass over a rockery. It's like someone planted stones and it sucks. Why are you digging a big hole? I mean, other than to just enjoy digging a big hole, which I'm sure is a fun task, you know? Everybody loves digging a big hole. That's why you go to the beach, right? No one's ever not enjoyed digging a hole. I've never seen anyone sad while digging a hole. I'm planting trees and flowers and stuff, so I needed to dig low enough to get past the grass roots. Why don't you just buy some flower pots? Come on, Dan. Work smarter, not harder. Look at that picture that I took. It's like... Oh, in fact, it's not like this at all. It's like... this. Which kind of makes more sense. Oops. one's just going to look weird because it's going to be in the wrong place based on the arm placement, isn't it? It's going to have to be there. That'll do. I live in Calvin grass, it isn't drought resistant, so I'm trying to make a section of my garden more drought resistant, get some shade, etc. Okay, I'll allow it. I will allow that. Okay, and then I'm thinking the hands and the sword are the same thing. She's not going to be like changing her grip on her hand at all. In fact, let's just do this so that we can put it in line with the thing. What's this sword look like? Ugh, overly complicated. How did we do it on this one? We just covered it with the text. My god, I'm a genius. Okay, go. I'll do. Text hides all, exactly. You just gotta find a way to not draw. That's the secret of how to draw well. Is find ways in which you can not draw. That's my top tip. Keep the amount of drawing you have to do down to an absolute bare minimum. That's how you get good at drawing. There we go. So now we have a layer that we can do like, whoa! That we can do this with. Sorry about that. That's separate to the hands layer, right? Or the arms layer. So we can move the arms independent of the hands like this. Okay. Okay. Now we just need one more layer. One more, and it's for the cape. The DLC cape. Why am I drawing around stuff? This is the whole point of why you put it on another layer, you big dumb. You big stupid dumb. Wow. I'm just going to delete and relayer this. Been too much of a dumb. Oops. There we go. just now thinking about the logistics of layer mapping this, and it's going to be a nightmare because there's how many layers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers that all overlap each other in different ways. Okay, let's fill them in. Let's fill them in and then work it out after that. Just keep pushing it off to the back. I mean, this one technically we don't have to fill in because it's the last thing, but we'll do it anyway, just for consistency's sake. So let's pick a nice pen that's big and flat and is good for colouring in. Something a little bit like this. Set to dissolve, which it already is. Incredible news, and big and white. And let's make a new layer for the background that is not white. It's, I don't know, green? Sure, why not green? Green will do. I mean, it's a really ugly green, but at least it's a visible green. It's about the ugliest colour we could have picked, but it's fine. It's a temporary situation. Almost in this case as well, the uglier the better. So there is that. Cool. And then we just Command E that, so it's all on one layer. And then we have a cape. I hope you realise as well, chat, that this is only the rough. Animation takes so long, oh my god. Okay. Like, we could do all this rough work, and then it won't even work. And we have to start again. And then we have to do it all again till we get it to work. And then we have to do a final that looks nice. And draw 8 frames worth, at least 8 frames worth. Well, maybe we can do it in less than 8 frames, actually. But the Cami one that we're using as a reference is 8 frames. Okay, then we've got this torso thing as one separate thing that sits in front of the cape. This is great news. What's next? The feet. The little footsies. Animation is so hard. Sometimes I start and I'm like, no. Yeah, it is hard. It's not. The main thing is it's time consuming. That's the main problem. That's the main problem. And that's why I don't do it more. Because I do enjoy doing it. But I just do not have the time. Determination. Like, comics are long and hard enough, you know what I mean? Hard and time consuming are the same in my brain. Yeah, well. I mean, doing like a deadlift of a lot of weight is hard, right? But it's not time consuming. You just do it and you're done, right? It takes a matter of, it's like less than a minute. But like walking for 20 minutes is easy. But it takes 20 minutes, it's long, right? That's kind of a bad analogy because I don't think well, it's not like they're both as hard or, you know, challenging as each other, right? No one's going, oh, do I go for a 20-minute walk or do I do one deadlift? Like, no one's really weighing up that option, are they? So that was a bad example. Okay. So now we have the hands and the sword on one layer, the arms on another layer, the feet on another layer, and the torso on another layer. Oh, and the cape as well. So bam, 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 bam. So now we just have to work out the layer masking to get it to not look like a complete mess, which currently it does. So, how does one do that? Well, the cape doesn't need any because it's on the back layer all the time, doesn't overlap anything. You've been looking at my notes, just says one whole deadlift, 20-minute walk. Do not both. Yeah, exactly, just don't do both. The decision of which one to do is too hard, so don't do either. Kind of doesn't really need any work, does it? Apart from to say maybe that's whoa. I need to take some of this white back and just see it like that. So you're not confusing the lines as much. Does that work better? Much better. Okay, so then that doesn't really need any layer masking. The arms definitely 110% do. So, God, how do we do this? Okay. Like that. Add layer mask. But do I have to go like that? No. Oh, I remember what you do. You make a layer mask. And then you draw on the layer mask where you need it, right? But then how do I link it to this? Ah, it's a clipping mask that I need, not a layer mask, right? Or is it? Bum bum. Clear that layer style. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this nonsense. Okay. How have I forgotten this already? Feet as well. The feet have to be there, I think, so we can get this on here. I don't want to watch a tutorial. I just want to read, please. Sorry, chat. This is going to be really boring for a minute. Aha. No, because that's not going to do it, is it? Unless we make it as a object. Because all that does is show that wherever it is on this, you can see it on this. Let's turn this off. See that? Which is not what we want. What I essentially want to do is duplicate this layer, put it here, and then select everything in this layer and delete it. Whoops, off of this layer. mean, I could just manually do it, I suppose. It's not really the way I was hoping to go about this, though, if we're being honest. Why am I not able to erase? It's trippy. That's weird. Does that do? Oh, it's because I've just erased some of that. That's why. There we go. Okay. No, I want it to be like that. That is essentially all I need to do. Okay, then I have to do a similar thing with this, but only I think for the arms. On this layer now. I've got too many layers going here, chat. Oh, the feet, of course. The feet! And then I need to duplicate this layer. You know, I don't think I need to do that. Because I think I can get away with just doing this. Oops. Sweet. Okay. Although I need a line on here. It does. Essentially, what we got. Okay. That took a long time to get to that stage, didn't it, chat? So much longer than it needed to. And it's not quite what I want either. but that's okay. It'll do. Right. Okay. Now we gotta fucking animate it. How on earth do we go about doing that? How on earth do we go about doing that? What if we group all of these layers that aren't necessary together? So all of these, we put them in one group and we call it stuff. That is slightly more manageable now, isn't it? No motion. Oh yeah, I don't want any motion, thanks. Right, how do I add a frame? Is that how this works? Is that what this is? If I can bring all of this back so that it only lasts to like here. Why does that not work for all of them? That's so annoying. Why can't I select them all and do that? It's like one by one go. Okay, fine. Fine. Fine by me. Cool. So it's on and it's off, it's on and it's off, it's on and it's off. Right. You know what? Fuck that. We're doing it the old-fashioned way. We're doing it the old-fashioned way. Oh, you can have twins. That's cool. So let's get a look. Why is this going massive all of a sudden? Let's go look at this idle animation. Man, the changes are so subtle. Look at that. Okay, so it has to loop. Right, so we have to end on a frame that moves into the first frame. That's the important thing to think, chat. That's the important thing to think. No delay. No delay. Well, actually, no. Let's put it on 0.2 and 0.2. Is that going to carry over? No. Good. So now if you play that, the sword just goes up and down like that. I don't know if that's quick enough, you know. I'm going to put one maybe? Yeah, that's better. Okay. And we have another flyer. No, hang on. 5 should be the middle one, and then we just... How do I duplicate this layer? That, got the same layer as that. Yeah. We'll put that there. Then we duplicate this layer and put it there. And we duplicate this layer and put it there. Now theoretically, if we've done everything right, it should go up and down like that. Yeah. Cool. Bum, 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 bum. It lives, doesn't it just? Right, shit. Okay. That's step 1. Step 2 is move the torso. Oof. What an oofer. We're gonna have to fiddle around with all the delays, I think, to get it to run smoothly. Some frames need to last for longer than other frames, right? But for now, let's just put them all at no delay, like that. Also, there's going to have to be some rotational movement. Let's just get that on the go now, actually. Before we move on. Let's get the sword looking at least somewhat relatively normal in terms of movement. Did that do anything at all? That did nothing at all. And it just goes straight back to not turning. What the fuck? Or does it rotate everything forever? Oh yeah, it just rotates everything forever. Great. That's great. Yeah, so even with just with half of 0.1 and half at 0.0, it looks way smoother, doesn't it? Way more interesting anyway. Let's do a massive rotation. Bam. It just rotates every layer. Okay, every frame. That's annoying. What is the point in that? Wait, propagate frame 1. Is that thing? Is turning that off doing anything? Nope. Great. I wish I could just lock this now. But I'm trying to turn what isn't an animation program into an animation program essentially. It's not liking it. It's not liking it at all. If I'm honest with you. What does this look like now? Still the same sort of thing. You know what, let's just move some other shit around and we'll just not worry about rotating for now. Feet we're not going to do, we're going to do the torso next. And this needs to move in conjunction, okay, with this layer. So, up a bit, I guess. And then a bit and right a bit. And then up a bit, right a bit. Down a bit. Then down there. Then I have to again delete these frames and copy them, I think, to get this to work properly. So let's do that. There. Go there, you fucking. There you go. Oh, this is gonna make me so mad. I can already tell. I'm gonna get so angry at this. Just the little inconveniences. Okay. And then they're all at 0.03 apart from this one, which is 0. So let's put it in no delay. There we go. It kind of pops too much, doesn't it, when it's ba, 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 ba. It's getting there though. I mean, that sort of looks like a thing, right? It looks so dumb. Okay, why is it popping so much? Because there it goes down and then in. So it goes up, right, right up, down, up again. That's why. It goes down and then up. Oh no, because it's meant to go up again and then back in. And then down. Up, up, up. There, that jump there. It's too big, look. Way too big. So this needs to come like that. Okay, it's better. This looks so dumb. Man, it's so annoying that you can't do any rotational movement or anything like that. It's going to look so unnatural and weird. Chat, I've got bad news. Everything else we basically have to redraw every frame, I think. Which means making about 500 layers. Or does it? Wow, yeah, no, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one, this. It's a big one. It means making 8 layers for each thing. Well, no, it means making 5 layers for each thing. But they're all pretty simple to draw, so let's just do it. Just stop dicking around and get it done. I'm alright, chat. Let's worry about the feet first. To make a group that only contains this layer. Okay. That doesn't really need much more. So let's right click, duplicate the layer. Okay. Turn this off. And all we have to do really is fill this line in here. And wait, which way up? She's going from there up. So there has to be a push down with the feet, really. So let's just instead completely redraw this foot. Put your big boy animating pants on and get it done. Yeah, exactly. Cool. So now it should be... Oh, that's going to be really annoying. I'm going to have to go around on every layer and turn the wrong ones off. Okay, so that's fine. Then that's fine. Wait, no, because that has to be this. And then that has to be that. Is that saved yet? Bam, 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 bam. Okay, and then this is going to have to be a complete reshuffle for this layer, look. So let's go new layer. No, let's not go new layer. Let's go duplicate layer. Listen, there's a much better way of doing this, I know, I'm sure. I haven't done the research. I'm just going to wing this for now and see what we get. And then next week, I'll have done a lot more research and we can do the proper version. That's the way we're going with it, chat. Okay? So I want to turn the opacity of this down. Turn this off. What the fuck is going on here? No, delete this. Turn this on. This should be the same as that. It is. Okay, good. So I need to turn the opacity of this layer down. Good. Okay. So now we just turn this layer off. And in this group here, this layer need not exist now. Okay, so that's like that. That is like that. That is like that. And that's like that. So now the first 3 frames should have animate feet. Just like bam, bam, bam. That foot needs more, doesn't it? It needs more. Okay. Then this frame here needs doing. Which is not this, it's the next step of this. Which, to be honest, here's what we do. Here's what we do. We duplicate this layer. Man, I am going about this in the most ham-fisted, stupid, long-winded way, but by God, it's the only way I know, chat. It's the only way I know how. Respect the hustle, yeah. You got to. You got to respect the hustle. Let's erase this, please. Okay, it's on this layer for some fucking stupid reason. Does this layer need to exist? Yes, it also needs to not be that. It needs to be that. Okay, now we should have here. It's so annoying that you have to do this every time. Chat, I'm sorry, I'm making my navigator smaller so I have more room. Sorry. Sorry about that, chat. Oof. 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 There we go. Okay, so layer 1 is this, or frame 1 rather. Frame 2 is that. Frame 3 is that. Frame 4 is that. Frame 5 is just frame 3 again, right? No, it's not. It's a whole new deal. Frame 6 is frame 4 though. So frame 6 is that. Frame 7 is that. And frame 8 is that. Okay, so now the only one we need to do is frame 5. Okay. Big ol' stinky wow. This is higher than this. This is higher than this. So this is the lower point. Okay. So there. Right click. Duplicate that layer. Okay. Bah. In fact, don't duplicate it, just make a new layer. And then this comes like that. She like puts her foot down, I guess. But lower. Like up, like that. Okay. Turn this off. Put this at that. Turn this on. Okay, so frame 5. Okay, so frame 1 is just that. Frame 2 is just that. Frame 3 is just that. Frame 4 is just that. Frame 5 is just that. Frame 6 is that. Frame 7 is that. Frame 8 is that. All of that for that chat. Ah. Something like that. No, we want this. What we don't want is this in any layer. Okay. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff we need to do to it that, like, the legs need to bow when she lands. Bow is the wrong word. Buckle, I guess, is the word. The head should probably move a bit. The sword should pivot a bit. But that'll do for now. That's a good day's work. Are we going to use this timeline thing? I think I want to learn how you use this. I think this is where the magic happens. Right here, chat. But at the moment I don't have to do it. So at the moment we're sticking with this. So this week I'll watch some tutorial videos on how to use the better setting. And we'll come back next week and we'll finish this off. Get it looking nice and fluid. And then if we have time we'll start actually drawing the final frames. And if not, we'll save that till the week after. Sound good? Good. Yeah, I think we can make this work. She is going to have actual arms. Which I haven't done anything with the arms yet. So they're just locked. I like that it goes with the music though. Alright, cool. Let's file save this. Let's see what it looks like on transparency. Just to do this on every fucking frame, that's annoying. The background, oh, it's because the background's locked, that's why. Wow. 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 Some work to do on the feet. I think it's a good start. I think it's a good start. But we've got a long way to go. Long way to go. Once we've done one, we'll have worked out the system for doing more should we want to. That's the aim, chat. Either way, I'm going to love you and leave you there. Hey, thanks for watching. If you're not following already, follow. Join the fridge gang. If you've got a Prime sub sitting around, send it my way. It costs you no money. It makes me money. It's magic. Don't you want to be a magician? It's magic. And then you can spread the word and you can spread the wire. That's right. And now you get even more emotes. And if you've got ideas, we've still got some open slots that we're going to have to do at some point. Because right now you get this, and you get this. Hang on, let me show you. Bam. I mean, that's nice. That's just tier 1. Ladies and gentlemen. So get involved. Get involved. And also, if you follow, it'll tell you when I'm streaming, which is usually every Wednesday, and I think will be next Wednesday. I might actually try and do some more of this tomorrow, but maybe I'll just do some research tomorrow because I need to learn. I need to learn this program. Or, in the meantime, stay chill, stay refrigerated, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye. Bye now. Bye 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 bye. Goodbye.